Students, today we are going to learn the basics of the journal entry. For passing the journal entry, we have to understand various steps. So here we are going to go through 3 steps which are given. First step is 2 aspects. What are the 2 aspects of the transaction? What is the meaning of this? It means whether any commodity comes in the business, whether anybody is a giver, or whether it is an expenditure or income. Identifying this is called 2 aspects of the transaction. As you know that every transaction has 2 aspects and 2 accounts. And then we have to classify those accounts. So first thing you have to understand from the given transaction whether any commodity comes in the business, whether there is any giver or receiver of the commodity or of the thing, or whether it is an expenditure or income. So that is the first step, that is to identify the aspect given in the transaction. After that, you have to identify which 2 accounts are involved. In the previous lecture, we have learnt that the accounts are mainly divided into 3, that is the personal account, real account and nominal account. So you have to identify which 2 accounts are involved in the transaction. Then you have to classify those accounts. Now we will start with the first transaction which is given here. Commenced business with cash rupees 20,000. The proprietor has started the business with the capital of rupees 20,000. As you know, whenever the proprietor or the businessman has to set up the business, he requires capital. And he brings that capital in the business by investing cash. So in the first transaction, we are going to identify which 2 aspects are involved. So here it is given that when the businessman set up the business, at that time cash comes in the business because he invests cash. And the proprietor is the giver because he brings the cash in the business. He invests capital in the business. So there are 2 aspects involved in the first transaction. First one is cash comes in, while the second one is proprietor is the giver. Now we are going to study which 2 accounts are involved in this first transaction. That is given on the next page. Here the 2 aspects are given. Cash comes in the business and the business proprietor, that is the owner, is the giver. So which 2 accounts are involved? First is the cash account. And since it is the capital, that is the amount invested in the business, and capital is the personal account. So second account which is involved in this particular transaction is the capital account. Next, we are going to classify these accounts. So on the next page, again, we have made the table with 2 aspects, 2 accounts and classification. So the first aspect is cash comes in the business. So cash account is involved. Now cash is the real account. You can see, touch and feel cash, and cash is the real account. So here the classification we have written that cash is the real account. Second aspect of the transaction is proprietor gives capital, invest capital in the business. So he is the giver. So the second account which is involved is the capital account, and the type of the capital account is the personal account. So in this manner, we are going to identify 2 aspects, 2 accounts for every transaction, and then we are going to classify those accounts. Now we are going to learn the second transaction which is given here. Purchase goods on credit from Ajay for rupees 10,000. Now I have already explained to you that there are 2 types of transaction. One is a cash transaction and second one is the credit transaction. In cash transaction, when the goods are purchased or sold, the payment is made in cash immediately. While in case of credit transaction, when the goods are sold or purchased, the payment is done after some time. So that is why it is called the credit transaction. Now we are going to learn which two aspects are involved in this particular transaction. Purchase goods on credit from Ajay. So purchases is an expenditure for the business. So the first aspect of the transaction is purchases is an expenditure. Now cash does not go out from the business immediately because the goods are purchased on credit basis. So another account which is involved is Ajay's account. Now here Ajay is the giver because he is the person who is supplying goods to the business. So Ajay is the giver. So the second aspect of the transaction is Ajay is giver. Now on the next page, we are going to identify which two accounts are involved in the second transaction. The aspect is purchases is an expense. So purchase account is involved while Ajay is a giver. So the second account which is involved is Ajay's account. Now we are going to classify these two accounts. Purchase, since it is an expenditure, it is a nominal account. And Ajay is a natural person's account. So it is a personal account. Third transaction, cash sales rupees 7,000. Here goods are sold and cash is received. Here it is given, it is cash sales. It is a cash transaction. Goods are sold and cash is received. So the first aspect of the transaction is cash comes in the business, while the second aspect is sales. Sales is an income because the businessman receives the sales revenue. Now on the next page, we are going to identify which two accounts are involved. First is the cash account and second one is the sales account. As you know, cash we can see, we can touch and we can feel. So cash is a real account. And sales is the income. All the incomes and expenses is the nominal account. So this is the classification of accounts for the third transaction. Then the fourth transaction, received commission rupees 500. When the commission is received by the business, money comes in the business, cash comes in the business. So the first aspect of the transaction is cash comes in and commission is the income for the business. So the second aspect of the transaction is commission received is an income. So on the next page, we are going to identify which two accounts are involved. First is the cash account. Second one is the commission account. Now you all know that cash is the real account and commission being an income is the nominal account. So here you can see the classification, real account for cash and nominal account for the commission. Then the last transaction is paid rent rupees 800. Now when the rent is paid, something is paid, it is a payment. So it is the expenditure. So here rent is an expenditure. Now when you pay the rent or when the businessman pays the rent, cash goes out of the business. So the second aspect of the transaction is cash goes out. Now which two accounts are involved in this? First one is the rent account and rent being an expenditure is the nominal account and cash goes out. That is the second aspect of the transaction. So the second account which is involved is the cash account. Now the classification is given here. Rent is the nominal account because it is an expenditure and cash is the real account because we can see and touch cash. So in this manner, we have to first go through these 3 steps. Then we have to apply the golden rules to pass the journal entry that we are going to learn in the future. Now next, activity is given, and this activity I have solved for you so that later on you can practice. First one, the following transactions. From the following transactions, find out two aspects and two accounts and classify the accounts and fill the following tables. First one, started business with cash rupees 50,000. Now, whenever the businessman starts the business, he invests money in the business, so cash comes in the business and he becomes the giver that we have studied in the previous activity. So the second aspect is proprietor is a giver, while the first aspect is cash comes in the business. So which two accounts are involved here? One is the cash account, second one is the capital account. Now, what are the types of these accounts? Cash is the real account, while capital is the personal account. Then second one, purchased machinery on credit from Avinash, rupees 20,000. Here, the word credit is used in the transaction. It means it is a credit transaction. The proprietor has not paid cash immediately after purchasing the machinery. So, cash does not go out from the business. You have to remember that whenever the transaction is on credit basis, cash does not go out of the business. So, you have to look for the personal account. Now, purchase machinery, so machinery comes in the business. Since the cash did not go out, Avinash becomes the giver. So here Avinash is a giver. On the next page, here they have given which two accounts are involved, machinery account and Avinash account. Now machinery we can see and touch. So machinery is a real account and Avinash is a natural person. So Avinash account is the personal account. Next transaction is purchase goods rupees 5,000 from Rahul on cash. Here it is given clearly that these goods are purchased on cash basis. So cash goes out of the business as soon as the goods are purchased. Now here the first aspect of the transaction is purchase is an expenditure. Since the cash is paid immediately, cash goes out. Which two accounts are involved here? Purchase account and cash account. Now, what are the type of these accounts? Purchase being an expenditure is the nominal account, while cash is the real account because we can see cash, we can touch cash. So, cash is the real account, while purchases is the nominal account. Next, sold goods to Aniket, rupees 6,000 on credit. Here they have used the word credit, so it is the credit transaction. It means as soon as the goods are sold to Aniket, the businessman did not receive any cash. So cash did not come in the business. So we have to ignore the cash account. So in this case, Aniket becomes the receiver because goods are sold to him on credit basis. So here Aniket is the receiver, while sales is the income. So two accounts which are involved here is Aniket and sales. Aniket is a natural person's account. So Aniket account is the personal account while sales is the income. So it is the nominal account. Fifth transaction, paid salary rupees 1,000. Paid means it is the payment. So salary is an expenditure. So here the first aspect, salary is an expenditure. When the salary is paid, cash goes out. So that is the second aspect of the transaction, cash goes out. So which two accounts are involved here? First one is the salary account. Second one is the cash account. Salary is the expenditure, so it is the nominal account. While cash, we can see and touch, it is the real account. Then the last transaction, sold old tables for rupees 3,000. Now here they have not mentioned whether it is sold on credit. So we have to assume that it is the cash transaction. So cash comes in the business. When the tables are sold, tables go out of the business. Now we can identify from this that two accounts which are involved here is the cash account and the table account. These two accounts are involved. We can see and touch cash, and also we can see and touch tables. So both are the real account. So in this manner, we have to go through first three steps before we pass the journal entries.